Hey guys, what's up? It is Danlags, and in this video, I am going to be finally revealing the secrets of Los Angeles. I'm finally going to be spilling the beans. I'm pretty much the only builds in the city that I have never uploaded to YouTube to this point. So, I'm going to be going through all the secrets in this video on the Xbox 360 version of Los Angeles, and let's get started with this. So, I just want to let you know before we start looking for secrets, there are two different kinds of secrets in Los Angeles. There's kind of like a, how do I put this? There's like kind of side secrets, like, you know, they stand on their own. They're just like little mini things. And then there's like a main storyline of secrets as well. So there's like two different types. There's like the main secrets, and then there's like just the side secrets. So I guess like primary and secondary secrets is a good way to put it. So I'm going to start off and show you guys all the secondary secrets, the ones that stand alone, just like little Easter eggs around the world, nothing too crazy. And then after I've gone over all that stuff, then I'm going to come back and show you guys the main storyline for the secrets of Los Angeles. So let's get started with the first secret. Alright guys, so the first secret is actually in the Alpine Mansion. I've actually showed this one. It's not really even a secret. I have showed this one on my live stream, so shout out to you guys who watch the streams. You will have seen this secret already in the past, but I'll show it to you guys, everybody, I guess, all the YouTube audience as well. So basically, it's up here in the attic of the Alpine Mansion. You gotta make your money somehow if you're gonna afford a house like this. So the Alpine Mansion's got a little drug trade in the attic up in here. We got some cannabis growing up here, so that's kind of like the little secret of the Alpine Mansion. Just a little weed farm up here in the attic. I mean, this is a pretty nice house, man. You're going to have to keep the mortgage bills coming in somehow. So that's how they do it. That's the secret of the Alpine Mansion owners. And that's like that's like the tiny little secret. I showed that one on my stream just because it was so small. That's literally the tiniest secret in the world. And it's like really easy to find. So showed that one already. But now let's get to the secrets that I have never shown before. So we're going to move on to those. Alright guys, so this next secret is actually over here in the desert. And this is another one that longtime fans will understand. I made a video right before I started Los Angeles back in 2013 on the seed, actually. A lot of people don't know this, but this video was on this seed before anything was built. And it was actually a little cave survival series. We were going to do this cave survival series with my friend Tyler and my friend Steven. It was completely axed. We only did one episode of it. It actually did get quite a bit of views, but I decided to leave the cave survival part of it here in the city, and boom, it's actually buried inside the mountain. So it says, if you've been watching since the beginning, you'll remember this build. And then boom, this is the cave survival house build in the city texture pack. I kind of just covered it up and left it behind the mountains. So just a funny little thing. It's been here since day one pretty much. I had to revamp it a little bit for the city texture pack, but you old school viewers will definitely remember this one. So that is a funny little secret just buried in the history of Los Angeles. So let's move on to another secret. Alright guys, so this next secret is actually inside of bedrock tires. So we're going to go ahead and fly on inside here. Let's go through the door. So bedrock tires has got a kind of a mischievous plot in here. It's a tire factory that's actually secretly a nuclear power plant. But there's actually more to this as well. So we have a bunch of levers all over the walls in this area. And one of these levers actually opens up a secret room. So I'll show you guys that it is actually this lever. If you switch it to the opposite format, boom, you can go inside this secret room, which is actually like a Walter White Breaking Bad meth lab. So I don't know what it is with the drug trade here in Los Angeles. It's all underground and all secret, but I don't know why I had such a drug trade theme in here, but here is the meth lab underneath of the Bedrock Tires factory, inspired by Breaking Bad. If you've seen that show, then you'll kind of understand this a little bit more, but just a little thing inside of the Bedrock Tires factory. Even got a little bit of crystal meth spillage on the floor, I guess. So just a funny little secret. Again, just a small thing that is underneath the Bedrock Tires factory. We still got plenty more for you guys to see, though, so let's keep going. Alright, so this next secret is in the downtown area of Los Angeles. The way you get the hint for this secret, you have to start off with the sign on the side of the street light that says, "Missing sheep, his name is Dinnerbone," and you'll get a $500 reward. Not really, if you find him. So where could Dinnerbone be? I'm sure many of you guys who downloaded the map probably saw this sign And you probably were wondering, well, where the heck is Dinnerbone? I gotta go looking for him. Well, a lot of people actually were able to find him and sent me pictures on Twitter, but I will show you guys Dinnerbone's location. He's actually dangling on the side of the 4 Biomes Hotel, and Dinnerbone, obviously, if I turned on my HUD, you would see his name, but it's basically the name tag that makes an animal upside down. So we got an upside down sheep named Dinnerbone. So he's missing, but hopefully you guys were able to rescue him and pick up your $500 reward. So there's Dinnerbone. He's finally been found. Let's move on. So the next secret has to do with a sheep as well. It's actually inside of the Nether Bank of Los Angeles. So let's go inside of the vault. We're gonna punch this open. We have these main areas of vaults, which connects to the diamonds and gold from the episode 200 skit. But if you go down to the other vaults on the other end of the hallway and then go through any one of these nether portals to the nether, you have this room here, which is basically another one of the nether bank vaults, right? And this one's actually even got a blaze spawner as kind of like a heating unit or something. I don't know, I always thought that was really cool. But anyway, if you come inside of the secret room back here, you have Jeb. So Jeb's obviously a big part of Survival Island Season 3. So I had to put a little bit of a Jeb Easter egg into Los Angeles. He is actually one of the treasures inside of the bank vaults. He's being kept locked away. So Jeb has got his own little room in here. And we have a couple little sheep Easter eggs here in Los Angeles. But we got plenty more to show you guys. Plenty more. So the next secret of Los Angeles has something to do with Papa Lag's house. Everybody's tweeting at me saying, Papa Lag's house has got to be the best build in the world. And I have to agree with you. So if you come inside this house, it's basically just a bed. Nothing really going on in here. But if you actually break the bed, oh my gosh, there's a secret ladder that goes down into the ground. What could it possibly be? What has Papa Lag's been hiding from you guys all this time? Let's just find out. Alright, so we have this area here. We have some benches. We have a pond that someone could potentially get drowned in. We have Papa's Lounge. Welcome to Papa's Lounge. No tailor is allowed into Papa's Lounge. So Papa's got his own spot down here. It looks like we got some stripper poles in here, so very interesting. And wait, what is this over here? What the heck? I secretly like Taylor. Papa's been hiding something from us this whole time, guys. He's got a big Tyler statue, Tyler's baboon skin under here. Papa has been having some mixed feelings with Tyler. I don't know, he puts up a front that he doesn't like Tyler on the videos, but damn, maybe he secretly does like Tyler. I think it's pretty obvious with this sign, so Papa, I'm sorry to reveal your true thoughts about Tyler, but I mean, it is a secret in the world, so. That's right, guys, this is Papa Lags' lounge. He secretly likes Tyler. Well, at least that's what the sign says. We're going to have to ask Papa about this next time he's on a video. We're going to get his side of the story here because this is a very interesting development in terms of Papa Lag's storyline. So we're going to have to get some more details on this later on, but still got several more little secrets to go before we get to the main storyline of secrets. So while I'm flying over to the next secret, guys, I want to mention that there's a bunch of random signs all over the city that people have been sending me pictures of just like random fans that came onto the city at one point and like put their gamer tag was here. There's a bunch of signs all over the place. I don't even know where half of them are, honestly. So if you find those, yeah, I guess those are secrets. But I'm not really going to cover those because I honestly don't even know where half of them are anyway. So I just thought I'd let that be known real quick. The next secret, though, is going to be actually underneath of this ocean area of the map. There's a couple little openings in the ground that you can walk into. I actually just go ahead and pasted the mini model of Los Angeles. So I had this above ground for quite a while. But once the city was starting to get full and I was filling up the northeast area of the map, I didn't really know what to do with the mini model. So I decided to just paste it underground. And that's where this is. So it's not really much of a secret, but it is here. In case you ever wanted to see the mini model of Los Angeles. It's not even really a mini model because like the north or the this area of the map where the residential area isn't even built and the northeast is pretty much underwater. So it's not really even that great of a model. But you know, it's a little mini thing down here. I didn't want to get rid of it, so I just buried it underground pretty much. So it's a fun little thing for sure. All right, guys. So the last Easter egg, last mini secret, secondary secret, whatever you want to call it, of Los Angeles before we get to the main storyline is actually probably the easiest one to find. It's in the small desert biome in the corner of the map, just north of the Alpine Mansion, or actually I should say, oh whatever, just west of the Alpine Mansion. And there's this little, I guess, desert hut back here. And there is a chest inside of it and a little trapdoor that drops down into a hole. So in the chest, there is an old journal, and it's written by me. I wish you could get rid of that, but you kind of can't. So let me just go into my person so I can see it. Okay, here we go. So It says 2 pages. I finally discovered another ancient Los Angeles artifact. I found the temple just below this hideout. Its power is immense. Luckily, I was able to seal it back in the chamber before I was attacked. Next page. Whoever finds this, make sure to put the power of this legendary artifact to good use. So, even though this is a legendary artifact and the storyline of the Secrets of Los Angeles has something to do with this, this is actually a separate entity, I guess. This is a separate Easter egg. But basically, if you drop down in this hole, we have the legendary ASR temple, the anvil down here. And this is a little inside joke with one of my mods on my stream. So I decided to add this down here. It's just a little thing. It has nothing to do with the main storyline, but this is the last Easter egg. We just got this little temple down here with an anvil that you can use to power up your swords and stuff. I like to call it the ASR. A lot of people ask what it stands for. I like to call it the Anvil of Sword Revival. It doesn't actually mean that. It has a different name that I'm not going to say on the video, but I'm sure maybe some of you guys know the real name of it. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the main Secrets of Los Angeles. Let's get to the real storyline, the stuff that's actually like really interesting and cool. So let's jump right into it. Alright guys, so before we get to the main storyline of the Secrets of Los Angeles, obviously this is spoilers for the rest of the Secrets in the world. So if you haven't downloaded Los Angeles yet, I would probably, not watch this part of the video unless you want to get spoiled. It's up to you if you want to look at the secrets without knowing. Obviously, I feel like you wouldn't even watch this video if you haven't looked for the secrets yet, so that's totally okay. But let's go ahead and get started with them. But one thing I'm noticing in the background right above my helmet right now is a freaking mistake on Los Angeles, guys. Look at this. This stair is upside down. This stair isn't. And both of these stairs over here aren't upside down. I found another error in Los Angeles, and it's on the Alpine Mansion. What the heck, guys? This is unbelievable. I didn't even add this to my mistakes video because I didn't notice until now. I've never gotten a tweet or anything about this. Unfortunate. That is really annoying. So I'm going to have to fix that again. Unbelievable, man. Just the little things. Oh, man, that's just going to piss me off. It's the same exact thing happened with the castle download. I just found, like, little mistakes, like, months after I put it up for download. It's so frustrating, but anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the secrets. So how you find the secrets, how you start the whole storyline is inside the Alpine Mansion, of course. You have to come to the Alpine Mansion library over in this wing of the house. You come in here, and the whole storyline starts right here in this chest with the book titled The Legend of 3. So let's go ahead and open up this book. Let's go ahead and put it in my hand, and let's go ahead and read it for you guys. So here we go. 7 pages. We got the Alpine Journal, entry number 1, The Legend of the 3 Artifacts. I have no idea why that "the" is so off-centered. It was not like that on 360, but anyway, let's go ahead and jump into it. Legend says that a millennium before the city of Los Angeles was constructed, this land was home to 3 rulers who each possessed a rare and powerful artifact. Each artifact contains a unique power and specialization in combat. The rulers were battling in an attempt to collect all 3 artifacts at once in order to fulfill the prophecy of the artifacts and protect the land from an ancient threat. Obsessed with obtaining the power of all 3 artifacts at once, the 3 rulers ultimately destroyed themselves instead of working together to complete the prophecy. After years of war between the rulers, the civilizations fell and the artifacts were lost. No one knows the current whereabouts of any of the artifacts, but the legend says that the artifacts were scattered within the modern metropolis of Los Angeles. The rest of the prophecy is still unknown. Finding the artifacts unlocks the rest of the prophecy. The artifacts rest, waiting for a hero to wield their combined power to complete the prophecy the rulers could never accomplish. So, guys, that gives you a little start to the storyline. So basically, what you get from that is that there are 3 artifacts, and not including the anvil that we just went over. 3 artifacts scattered within the city that you have to go find, and you have to take them to a hidden location. So let's go ahead and put the book back in here, and let's go ahead and reveal the locations of the 3 artifacts. And like I've said many times, I've been getting, countless messages and Twitter notifications of people finding and completing the storyline, which is very cool. We've had several people complete the storyline, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and get started with searching for the artifacts. The first one, maybe not a very great spot for it. It's a little obvious, but basically, I've been hinting at the signs here inside the Block 12 mining company for a long time, currently digging for ancient hidden treasures. What do you think that means, guys? That means there's an artifact hidden down here. So Basically, how I did this was I made that big room of diamonds at the bottom of the mine shaft here in Block 12 Mining Company. If we can fly down here to the bottom, I made this room down over here with like the, crap ton of diamonds. This was basically what a lot of people thought was the ancient hidden treasures, but it's actually not true. That was just a cover-up. That was just a facade for the real ancient hidden treasure at the bottom of Block 12 Mining Company. So they were getting very close to finding it. It's actually through this wall. So if you break through this stone wall about 5 or 6 layers here, you enter into a room that has the first artifact, and that is the ancient Los Angeles pickaxe, which has every single enchant in the game on it. It also comes with a book. So let me just quickly move this quartz there out of my inventory. Let's go ahead and take the first artifact. Let's go ahead and read the book as well. So we got the ancient pickaxe book. Let's go ahead and give it a read. Congratulations, you have obtained the ancient pickaxe of Los Angeles. This artifact was used long ago by a powerful ruler. Take this artifact along with the 2 other artifacts to the hidden chamber. So now that you have 1 artifact, it's revealed to you that you have to take the 3 artifacts to a hidden chamber. So you don't know where that chamber is, but at least you have the first of the 3 artifacts. So let's go searching for the other 2. Alright guys, so the next ancient artifact actually has a hint behind it, so there's a hint to get to it. All of these handicap zone signs are the same, handicap zone, etc., etc. But one of them is different. Behind Farnsworth. That is your hint for the next artifact. So let's go behind Farnsworth, and if you don't know what that means, there is a house in the residential area of Los Angeles called the Farnsworth House. It's actually right in front of me right now. This modern house over here, and the hint is to go behind it. So let's go behind Farnsworth and see what we can find. So nothing back here in the backyard, but if you come over here behind this tree right here, there's little bushes, and then there's a little puddle of water, but there's actually a trap door underneath of it. Let's open up the trap door, and let's go drop into another secret hole in the ground. So we come down here, and boom, we are inside the Tunnel of Love. So this is a really weird, it's a weird Easter egg here in Los Angeles. It's a weird secret. I didn't build this actually. My friend Matt actually came on the world, like not even, like I'm kidding, like 2 years ago he built this. It's like a little like love tunnel thing that you would ride like a ride through. I don't know. It's really weird, but I turned it, he made it, and I don't know why I liked it. So I turned it into a secret on the wall. There's even like this little room back there as well. So the secret actually lies inside of the gazebo here. It's actually a bow called Beavers Bow. It's the strongest bow you can possibly get in Minecraft. So let's go ahead and take Beavers Bow. We have our second of our 3 artifacts. Let's go ahead and also read the book for it as well. So let's go ahead and give it a look. Congratulations, you have obtained Beaver's Bow. This ultimate bow was feared in these lands long ago. Take this legendary artifact along with the 2 other artifacts to the hidden chambers. So same message that you got from the pickaxe find. So we're going to go ahead and put this back. And now we have 2 of the 3 artifacts. We got to find 1 more before we can go looking for the hidden chamber. Alright guys, and the 3rd and final hidden artifact in Los Angeles actually isn't in Los Angeles. It's actually in the Nether. And this was probably the easiest one to find of the 3 because it's been hinted at in prior videos. Actually, in the video where Papa Lags visits Los Angeles, there was a scene where Papa Lags actually goes behind this painting in the, I guess, little room underneath of the tennis court. So
what is this room? Is this a bathroom?
Get out from underneath of there.
What the?
That's actually the secret. So you come inside of the painting, and there is a secret nether portal. You come in here. It takes you to the nether. And look what you find. There is a copy of Los Angeles' Alpine Mansion in the Nether Mansion. So, it pretty much speaks for itself, right? There is a Nether version of the Alpine Mansion. The goal for this was, I kind of wanted to make it like, the regular Alpine Mansion in the overworld, and then there was like basically right underneath. So like in theory, if you were to dig straight up through there, you would, get to the regular Alpine Mansion. Obviously that's not how it works, but like in theory. And then there's like a nether version of it below. So the final secret is actually inside of the lobby of the Alpine Mansion, inside of the front foyer here on this little pedestal. You open up the chest, and boom, we have the 3rd and final artifact, the ancient sword of the Nether. Obviously the best possible sword you can get. It's actually an iron sword just because I like the way it looked a little bit more than the diamond sword, but it doesn't really matter. And then right here we have the Nether Sword book, so let's go ahead and grab that, and let's give it a read. Again, same old song and dance here. Congratulations, you have obtained the ancient sword of the Nether. Used by the king of this hostile realm, this wicked blade silenced any attempts of treachery on the Nether Kingdom. So it's pretty cool. Like I talked about how there were 3 rulers long ago before Los Angeles was built. And, you know, the Nether King was one of the 3 rulers. So it's kind of cool. And that was his particular artifact. So that's pretty cool. And then we move on to page 3. Again, take this legendary artifact along with the 2 other artifacts to the hidden chamber. So now, guys, we have all 3 artifacts obtained. And we have them in our inventory right here. We have the sword, we have the bow, and we have the pickaxe. So now what do we got to do next? We got to take it to the hidden chamber. So where in the world is the hidden chamber, guys? You know, there's really no hints for it. There's no one has any clue where it is. It's pretty difficult to find, I will admit. It's probably the hardest thing on the map to find. And I will show you guys where it is right now. Alright, guys, so before I reveal the location of the hidden chamber, there actually is a hint to find the chamber. I felt like it was a really, really hard spot to find, so I decided to give a small little hint for it. It's actually inside of this townhouse right here. If you go up to the 3rd floor, there's actually an office right in here. You come inside of this, and then on the back of the desk, there is a sign that says, "Behind the crack in the wall." Again, it's really vague, you know, that doesn't really give you much at all, but it does help you a little bit if you were to stumble upon the spot and where you can find the chamber. So let's go ahead and fly over to the crack in the wall. I'll show you guys exactly where that is. So you have to come over to the beach of Los Angeles over here, and the crack in the wall is actually over here. So you see all these little cracks in the side of this tunnel here. You know, not any of them have anything in them. If you go further into the tunnel, you know, there's some more right here, but the real crack in the wall is actually right here. If you look at it straight on, you don't see anything, right? You could very easily look over it, but if you actually take a closer look, there is a small little opening that you can peek through here, and you can see something on the other side. So what could that possibly be? Let's go ahead and punch it open, and let's reveal the entrance to the hidden chamber. So here it is, guys. This actually used to be the basement of one of the old houses in Los Angeles. It was actually a green Victorian, you know, traditional style house way back in the day where the beach used to be. So I converted the basement of it into a pathway to the hidden chamber. So you guys might also recognize this room. This was actually where I started off my Skyrim Let's Play from. Dan Goes Dragonborn. And there's a mistake in here, guys. Look at this. Unbelievable. I forgot to freaking fill in this block with coal. That is just actually annoying. So let me fix this real quick and fix that on the download too. God, man, I'm struggling. But anyway, found two mistakes on this secrets video. That's truly unfortunate. But so let's go ahead and go to the Nether portal to the hidden chamber. So once you go through the portal, it takes you to this Nether room, right? There's really nothing in here. It's all blocked off. You're probably thinking, you know, is this the chamber? You know, this doesn't look right. And then if you like break open a hole in this wall, you know, there's really nothing going on in here, right? You're like, where's the chamber? Is it in here somewhere? Am I lost in the Nether? Like, is this the right spot? You might be a little bit confused, but if you actually go back through the portal that you came from, it takes you to a different location. Look at this, guys. So this right here is the hidden chamber of Los Angeles. I had some sort of portal hopping system put in here. Basically, you go in one portal, you go back through it, it takes you to another location. No idea how I did that. It just kind of happened, so I thought I'd make a secret out of it. And here is I guess I like to call it the Temple of Dan, but it doesn't really have a name. It's like an ancient temple that's been, you know, buried underground here in Los Angeles. And there's just kind of like, this would be the entrance of it, but it was closed off over time. Like many rock slides just concaved the whole place. But anyway, here is the secret temple. So now once you take all 3 of your artifacts, let's go ahead and take the sword, the bow, and the pickaxe here. You want to take them to the pedestal here, and it says on the sign, with all 3 artifacts, hit the lever. So you go ahead and do that, hit the lever, and you drop down into a hole. The pistons open up, and the sand drops down to this secret pathway that runs through to an end portal, and it says on the sign, use the artifacts to defeat the Ender Dragon. So you come through here, and then just like that, we're in the end. And here is the Enderdragon of Los Angeles. I have shown this guy on my streams and on my videos before, but I decided to make a secret out of him. So let me go ahead and turn on my HUD for this. I'm just going to quickly go ahead and defeat the dragon. First off, I got to get rid of all of the protector things, the dragon orbs up here. I can't break stuff with a sword. That's so annoying. Obviously, it's in creative mode, so this will be super easy to beat. If you wanted to challenge yourself, of course, you could have, done this in survival. You can just kill him in creative. It's not that big of a deal. I don't care either way. But I'm going to get rid of all of his orbs here real quick. I'm going to take out the dragon, and then we're going to finish up the quest line. So the dragon is I guess, the ancient threat on the world that I was referring to. So we're going to see. I guess the bow is probably the best way to take him out. I can follow him around and hit him with the sword, so that's truly unfortunate for him since I can fly too. But yeah, the dragon was the ancient threat that the 3 rulers were supposed to defeat to defend the land, but they were never able to do it. So you are the hero that defeats the dragon. A little cliche, I know, but I still had a lot of fun with this storyline. And I thought it was something that was relatively difficult to resolve. I know a lot of people, actually, to be honest, not a whole lot of people sent me pictures of a completed storyline. Like, a couple of people sent me pictures of them holding all 3 artifacts and then having, the dragon defeated and stuff like that. So, pretty cool. Congratulations to you if you were able to figure this out without any insiders or without any reveal on this video, obviously. But let me just hit this guy a couple more times here, finish him off, and complete the quest. So let's go ahead and get him done here. Is he gonna die already? Am I gonna be able to kill him? I think you have to wait for him to be at the middle before you can kill him. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. So let me wait down here at the bottom for him to come swooping back down. We'll finish him off with the final blow. There we go. The dragon has been defeated. The mechanical dragon of the city texture pack. It's a little weird. It's like, I don't really know how to explain it. There's some magical mechanical dragon. But he blows up. And then just like that, we have the Ender Egg. It is actually available. You can get it now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create myself a little platform real quick. I'm actually just going to go ahead and quickly take the egg from the platform. There's easier ways to do this, but I'm just going to do it the way I do it always, and that is with a piston. Just take a piston and a redstone block, place the piston on the side like that, and the redstone block, you just push the egg off, pick up the egg. I got the Dragon Egg of Los Angeles in my inventory. I'm going to go down into the portal. I've beat the game, respawning back at the front. So now that you have the egg, what do you do with it? How do you complete the quest? You've defeated the dragon, you've fulfilled the prophecy. How do you finish the quest completely? What's the final step? Well, I'll tell you guys right now. What you got to do is take the egg. I mean, the 3 artifacts are pretty much used at this point, so they don't really matter a whole lot. You have to take the dragon egg all the way over to the downtown area of Los Angeles. You have to take it into the City Hall building. So we're going to go ahead and fly right on in here. Take it right into the lobby of the City Hall. And there was actually a sign right out in front here that says, place the correct item on the pedestal and send me a picture on Twitter at FPSDan. A lot of people did this, and that was really cool. The correct item is indeed the dragon egg. Probably a little obvious. It would probably be something you could guess. A lot of people were putting an anvil up there for like Danville's anvil. A lot of people were just kind of dropping the artifact on top of it and thinking that that was it. So I put item there instead of block, just so it was like not like completely unfair, because if it was block, you probably would completely rule out the egg. But yeah, that is how you complete the quest line of Los Angeles, the secrets. And I had a lot of fun building that. It was really fun. It was hard to keep it secret from you guys since I just wanted to spill the beans and tell you guys what I'd been working on. But that is going to conclude the secrets video of Los Angeles. This video was insanely long. It was like literally like 5 minutes long when I did it for Danville. It's going to be like 6 times as long for Los Angeles since there's so many more secrets. But I really enjoyed making the secrets of Los Angeles. It was really hard for me to keep them secret from you guys for this long. But I'm finally revealing them to you guys. And hopefully you found them before you watched this video. And now you can kind of just get them revealed to the public. So they're no longer secrets. They're now open to the public. But no, that doesn't stop you guys from still checking them out anyway on the download. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. It was very fun to finally reveal this to you guys after like 3 years of keeping it secret. I finished up the secrets of Los Angeles. Like I completed the whole thing not too long before the download. But some of those secrets have been on the world for like years and years. And I just had to keep them on the download. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's been Dangeles. Give this video a like if you did enjoy it. The secrets of Los Angeles have been revealed. And I'll talk to you guys on the next episode. Peace out.